What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the LowkeyLegend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright. Today I got a brand new video here for you guys, and it's actually going to be on a story. We're going to be talking about cotton swab mouth tests, okay, or cotton swab drug tests, okay? If you have a drug test coming up and you are about to get tested for drugs, but it's a mouth swab test, okay? So I have gone through 3 or 4, I believe, different mouth swab drug tests. Okay, now what I'm gonna say right now is pretty fucked up, but it is 100% true. Okay, so I was routing a blunt to my new job. Actually, it wasn't even a new job, it was a job interview. Okay, now that is not smart at all, but I was, and I thought it was a warehouse gig, so I thought I would have the job like that. You know, I didn't really think, it didn't say nothing about a drug test, so I was not worried at all about smoking. Okay, I get there, I do a little bit of a tour, I talk to the supervisor and shit. I'm doing the interview. He takes me around, shows me the warehouse, shows me where I'm gonna be working, and I look around. It's a lot of kids, bro. Not kids, but, you know, kids my age, and I was 18, 19 at the time. There's a lot of 18, 19 years. I was like, I bet this is gonna be a super dope job. And then asked me if I had any questions. I was like, nah, I'm gooch. You know, we were doing some unloading trailers, so I told him I had a lot of experience with it, and I was definitely down for the cause. So he's like, bet. Brings me back to his office, and gives me this paper, tells me to go down the hall and talk to the HR lady. So I'm like, okay, thanks, man. And then he actually told me, he's like, yeah, you'll probably start Monday, so, but just make sure you check up with her, for your last minute, things. You're gonna have to, she's gonna give you a mouth swab, basically. And I was like, oh my God, bro. He told me that. And he's like, all right, man, I'll see you, probably Monday. And I was like, all right, bet. Get up, knowing damn well I'm about to fail this job. I'm high as fuck talking to this dude, bro. And he tells me I gotta do a mouth swab. I am fucking shitting bricks at this point. I'm like, oh my God, I got the paper. I'm shaking as I'm walking down the hall. Turn the first left, and I see her office, and she's like, hello, how are you? I'm like, great. Lit as fuck. I don't even think my eyes definitely weren't red because I had a built up tolerance at that time, and I still didn't even smoke that much. I think I smoked like half that blunt, then I put it out because I didn't want to get too high, because if I'm too high, I don't like talking and communicating. I just wanted to catch that quick little buzz, you guys feel me? So I got that buzz going, and I get to the office, and I'm fucking shitting bricks, bro. So she pulls this thing out from under her desk. It's like a cup. It's a cup with the mouth swab thing is inside the cup. So she twists the lid of the drug testing kit off and gives me the lid and tells me to put the bottom part of the lid in my mouth. And on the bottom part of the lid, it's a little stick with like a squishy foam little piece at the end of it. She told me to go ahead and put that under my tongue. So I knew damn well I was going to fail. I should have said something. I was going to say something right there, but I think I did at the time. I was like, you know what? Because at that time I was prescribed Adderall, and I told her, I was like, you know what, I'm actually prescribed Adderall, so that might come up as I put it in my mouth. I'm talking with it, I'm like, I took it out, I'm like, I'm prescribed Adderall, so that might actually come. She's like, don't worry about it, it's fine. I was like, okay, cool. Put it back under my tongue, and I'm sitting there, the most awkward minute of my life, a minute or two of my life. Dude, I was sitting there knowing damn well I just smoked a blunt before I came in here, bitch. I'm gonna fail. I should just tell you that right now, but I didn't. I held my mouth shut. I was like, you know what, bro, let's just see what happens, dog. Like, I'm here right now. Like, worst case scenario, she says I don't have the job. So sitting there with this mouth swab, feels like an hour went by, bro. I'm sweating, I think, at this point, gripping onto the side of the chairs, bro. And she's like, all right, you can take it out. Now I took it out, big ass loogie just fucking hovering through my mouth. I'm like, God damn. Just put it in the cup, and I gave her the cup. She puts the cup to the side, does some and then she's back on her computer typing some shit up. And she's pretty much talking to me, telling me what I'm about to be doing at this job and how, I should be doing it, what the dress code is, all this shit. And I'm kind of ignoring her. I'm like, bro, I'm not even about to get this job, G. I just dropped, that's gonna come up dirty. I'm sitting there with my mouth shut, just listening to her, pretending to listen to her. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, bet that fucking dub. So she looks at the kit real quick, and she puts it down, signs on a piece of paper, and then throws the kit out. And I'm like, and she's like, all right, well, congratulations, then I shall see you Monday. I was like, a big old grin hit my mouth. Ha! All right, bet that dub. I shall see you Monday then. Shook her hand, everything. I was happy as fuck, G. I didn't even question it though, at all. I didn't say nothing, didn't fucking bat an eye towards it, G. And I fucking passed, dude. And I smoked a blunt before I came in, dog, not knowing I had to take this mouth swab test. It was fucking ridiculous. I cannot believe I actually got away with that shit. But here's the thing, man. Like 4 months go by, I ended up quitting that job, okay? Found another gig. Same thing happens to me, except I don't route a blunt there. Like I don't know what the fuck I was thinking the first time, but I didn't route a blunt there. And he did tell me I had a mouth swab test, but I was looking for a job at the time and I was still smoking at the crib. And I was like, you know what, bro? I don't care. The last time I did a mouth swab test, it came up positive. Maybe the girl was just cool with me, or maybe they're just really trying to check for some other shit like fucking heroin or, you know, crack. They just maybe want some, they don't want to hire some insane person who does meth every day, you know? I feel like that's what they're really going for. So anyway, I ended up going to this place and it's a hiring agency. So he's, you know, doing the bullshit. I'm sitting there, you know, chatting it up with him. I'm a cool dude to you know, conversate with, especially when it comes to jobs. Like I don't know, I just got away with words, I guess, and I just connected with this dude. You know, I was learning about his personal life. He was just telling me about shit that happened. I was like, all right, cool, bro. Like, that's just what people do. I don't know, it's really weird, but maybe I just have that effect on people. Anyways, this dude hits me with the fucking cup again. He's like, all right, so what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna do a quick little mouth swab test. I'm like, oh, right, bro, like, let's do this. I just smoked, but I mean, other than that, I'm all good. Obviously, I'm not saying this. I'm just thinking this in my head. I'm not just gonna fucking tell him that I smoked, but this was going on through my head, man. I'm like, all right, like, I'm holding it in my mouth, and I'm just sitting there, bro, chilling. My leg's kind of shaking, but this is the second time I did this, so I feel like it was gonna be straight. Anyway, 2 minutes go by. I take it out, put it back in the cup. He looks at it real quick. And fucking, he's like, all right, you're good. Puts it on the table, signs my shit off, and boom, I got the job like that. He's like, all right, you start tomorrow. And I was like, oh, bet that fucking dub, G. So with that being said, bro, I really think that these mouth swab tests are really only going for like meth heads or crackheads or people who just, you know, are on some other shit when it comes to drugs. Like, they definitely don't want to hire, you know, people who just shoot up in the bathroom, which is understandable. But at the same time, like, if you smoke weed, they're not really gonna bat an eye, bro. First of all, it's weed. Second of all, it's like, if you can still do the job while you're fucking high, which 99% of people still can, and be productive, then you're all good, bro. So that's pretty much what the case was. Obviously, if you're hired on at a, you know, warehouse and you do get injured, then that's gonna be something that you are, you know, you're not gonna be able, if they do drug test you, you're gonna have to find an alternate way, because at that time, they're gonna do a piss drug test. And if you do a piss drug test, guys, it works a lot differently than a mouth swab, okay? I feel like if you go into the lab and you have to drop for piss, that is where they will get you for weed, bro. But if you're doing a quick little mouth swab for a job, you will be straight as fuck, G. I'm telling you, I'm like 3 for 3 with this shit, and I smoked the day before. Like, it's fucking wild, but that's ultimately what it is, what they're looking for, bro. They're looking for some fucked up drugs that you really shouldn't be doing, and if you aren't doing them, then you're fucking straight. So it's pretty crazy, because I also had a friend who, she had a cigarette, okay? And this cigarette was laced with coke. And she sparked up a blunt, was smoking it, dyed it out, sparked this square up, you know, to try to straighten her buzz out with this blunt. And she tasted the coke. She took a drag of it and tasted the coke, and she put it out. She's like, oh my God, I'm about to take this drug test, G. She took the drug test, which was a mouth swab as well, and she passed. Maybe because she got lucky. But it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, that's wild. You just did coke and you passed the fucking mouth swab test. Didn't even say anything. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're really going for just some crazy shit. But also, I have had friends who, you know, would tweak and they'll be like, yeah, bro, I took a piece of gum. I went out to my car. I mouthwashed real quick and I passed that bitch. No, bro, you passed. You definitely came up positive. You just passed because they allowed you to pass, not because you did your magical method to fucking make a clean mouth swab, bro. No, that's bullshit. They just passed you to pass you because they need work. They need workers, and ultimately that's what it is. If you smoke weed, they don't fucking really care. They're not gonna have a big deal about it unless they do. And at that case, then you're not gonna get the job. But never, just fucking try it anyway, bro. The worst they could say is, all right, you failed, you know, you came up positive for weed, and we're not gonna hire you. That's the worst thing you could say. They're not gonna fucking arrest you or nothing. You're gonna be straight. Everything's gonna be smooth. But they're not even gonna take it that far either, bro, because it's just weed. So as long as you're just on weed, not on some other shit, or if you are on some other shit and you tell them, you know, it's prescribed, then it's different. But yeah, that's it. That's just this quick little fucking story I wanted to tell you guys. Passing a drug test are passing a mouth swab test. It's very fucking easy because I don't even know what they're looking for, bro, to be honest, because I feel like I was working with meth heads at the time too, so it's fucking wild. It is what it is though, bro. Like, maybe it's just, you know, some fucking bullshit they have to go through with the legal system. I'm not exactly sure, man, but it is what it is, bro. And if you guys have a drug test coming up and it's a mouth swab for a job, you will be okay. Mouth swabs are, I don't know what they're looking for in mouth swabs, but they're definitely not looking for weed, so you should be all right on that end. Let me know in the comments though what you guys think, if you have a drug test and you failed it maybe. But like I said, piss is different. A piss test is a lot different from a mouth swab test. If you do mouth swab and you smoke, you will be okay. I can say that for a fact because I was okay 3 out of 3 times, or like 4 out of 4 times. I never ever failed a mouth swab test, and I smoked every day, so it's pretty fucked up, but it is what it is, man. And good luck to whoever, if you guys got a drug test or a mouth swab test coming up and for a job or whatever, you'll be all good. But once it's a piss test, bro, I would never risk it, and actually stay sober for that, you know, duration of that piss test, because that is where they will get you for the weed. But a mouth swab, you'll be all gooch, bro. It's all gooch in the hooch. With that being said, bro, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow for a brand new video. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button, check my YouTube channel, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow for a brand new video. So y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low key. It's your boy, the low key legend. I'm out of here, boys. Adios.